What's up, extraordinary people? I'm Daniel, and today we're going to talk about Avatar: The Way of Water. So this is of course the sequel to 2009's Avatar by James Cameron. This is a movie 13 years in the making, and it focuses on Jake Sully and Neytiri, the main characters from the first film, and the new family they've created. When a new group of humans arrives on Pandora, Jake and his family must leave their home in the forest and go into hiding in a sea village, where they'll need to adapt to survive and face new threats unlike anything they've ever seen before. So if you've seen any of my videos, you may know that I'm a big fan of Avatar. So I was super excited for this movie, and this movie absolutely blew me away. Let's talk about the visual effects. These are the best visual effects ever in a movie, no question. Everything in this movie looks completely real. It is absolutely astounding what they did here. And in addition to that, everything feels real. James Cameron, the director, really takes his time in this movie to get us fully immersed in this world and its locations and environments. And it feels like you're really there. Watching this movie, you feel like you're actually swimming through the oceans of Pandora or flying through its skies, and everything is beautifully rendered. It's honestly mind-blowing. James Cameron is also a master at building tension. I was on the edge of my seat through the entire 3 hours of this film, because the way he builds threat is just so palpable and feels so real. Now, what most people criticize about the first Avatar, and will probably also criticize about this film, is of course the story and characters. And while I personally like the story and characters in the first film, they are a lot stronger in this one. The characters and story here are fairly simple, but don't let that fool you. Simple does not mean bad. And here, the character work and storytelling is extremely effective. Every decision these characters make, everything that happens to them, is fully felt and understood. James Cameron is, in my opinion, really good at taking really simple ingredients and using them to their fullest extent. And here he's created some really gripping drama and emotional character work. And the last hour of this film is an all-out emotional action extravaganza that makes every other action director look like an amateur by comparison. Now, I could nitpick this film if I wanted to. This movie has a higher than normal frame rate, and certain scenes look kind of weird as a result. Also, some of the timelines of events don't necessarily completely add up, and certain things that happen don't necessarily make total sense. And there are certain scenes that are maybe a little more exposition heavy than they needed to be, or that introduce concepts that don't really get used. But in my opinion, filmmaking is more about whether something works emotionally, whether it feels real, and everything in this movie, to me at least, feels completely real. Every action, every minute detail is compelling and impactful. It's a gripping, visually spectacular, and emotionally powerful cinematic experience, and I don't really know what else anyone would be asking for. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give Avatar: The Way of Water a 10. Guys, go see this movie in theaters if you can. It is 100% worth it. It's the kind of experience that theaters were made for. Alright, well, let me know in the comments if you've seen Avatar: The Way of Water and what you think about it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and as always, remember that you're extraordinary. I love all of you so much. Bye.
'Cause you're extraordinary. Yes, you know it's true. Extraordinary. That's why